Hello there, and welcome to Dr. T for today, September the 15th. We are starting off on Stage 1, and basically you want your tanks to end up where I flared, which means you can let them go around the right-hand side, you can blow up a few defenses, but, like, really not much to it. Also, sorry for the replay. Somehow I didn't click the start record button. It was an off day, and you'll see why. Okay, watch out for that boom mine hidden behind the tree, which is fully opaque, because I haven't downloaded the update because, well, I'm so smart. So, if you haven't already downloaded the Boom Beach update, I suggest you do it. Apparently it fixes the tree problems. I haven't had time, or energy, or the intelligence to, do it. I don't know. So, with Stage 3, little crazier, you're going to see the 2 shocks there. Throw a shock on those 2 shocks. I feel like there should be a Yo-Dog in there somewhere. You know, like, Yo-Dog, I heard you like shocks with your shocks, so I shocked your shocks while you shocked your shocks. Yeah, so shock the shocks, and you should be able to take out at least the front one. Once you take out that front one, then you can shift your shock back. You can get the shock, the boom cannon, and the regular cannon, take everything out all at once, and make your life a lot easier. Then it's pretty much smooth sailing on the HQ. There's nothing that's gonna really hold you back. Which is good, because that will take you straight into Stage 4. Traditionally, the last little bit where things get interesting. Fortunately today, things don't get interesting. Things are mellow. It's good. I don't know. Someone's birthday in Supercell, maybe. I'm not sure. But Stage 4, for obviously Stage 4 leveled people, should be much easier and much nicer than most. Obviously, excuse me, there is a shock launcher that needs to be taken out right next to the HQ. You should be able to do that with GBE. And if you can't do it outright with GBE, come over to the right-hand side here and just start farming up as much GBE as you need to take it out. However, if you've got enough left over for shocks, here's a really good place for a shock. You can take out both sniper towers, the cannon, and the rocket launcher, all with one shock. Everybody gets to live happily ever after and not get blown up by horrible, horrible defenses. Once you've done that, flare over to where my little tanky guys are sitting and get yourself the win. Moving on to Stage 5. Stage 5 also this week, pretty nice. It's gonna take high-level artillery and barrage and or a buttload of GBE, so hopefully you have one or all of those things, because each of those boom cannons has 16,000 hit points, and obviously they both need to go down. Now the good news is, with the way they're positioned, you can straddle the damage with like the rocket launcher, take the rocket launcher out, so your poor tanks are going to have less sustained damage as they work through this level. Now also, there is this ridiculously low level cannon. Take it out, get the free GBE, but make sure you don't go so close that that big high level cannon starts shooting at your tanks. Normally what I do is I time the shot that's gonna kill it. I time for when that shot is about to happen. I throw the flare, so then the shot happens, the flare lands immediately after, and everybody just kind of drives away without coasting into the cannon. I did it that time at least. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know how my timing is and placement is. I'm not so good with things, you know? Now, go up the right-hand side of this level, and eventually when you take out this sniper tower, you're going to come back in towards the defenses. One shock will take out the mortar, the sniper tower, and the cannon, which is very important because the cannon's going to hurt your guys. The sniper tower could as well, because it's a level 20... Level 21, level 22 sniper tower? I don't know, it's way up there though. But also that sniper tower should be really, really badly hurt, hopefully, from all the artillery and barrage you tossed at those boom cannons. So, if you're lucky, it should just be a matter of like 1 or 2 tanks coasting in, being like, oh, you're bad, go away. Boom, I win. Yay. Also, with the sniper tower and the cannon that I just threw all my critters at, Obviously, I got a buttload of GBE and I want critters just to kind of help kill that HQ a little bit quicker. But if you don't have the GBE to pull that off, I strongly suggest you flare your tanks onto the cannon, blow up the cannon, and then flare all of your stuff way back to like where my tanks are sitting there, because it'll take out that cannon before that cannon takes out half of your troops, which it will. Anyways, moving on to stage 6, I have to apologize right now, guys. For some reason, I got into this, like, tunnel vision thing. I totally was just, like, focused in and didn't get any of the base stats for stage 6 or 7. So, unfortunately, if you're looking for how many hit points and all that kind of stuff, I apologize. I dong gun and buggered up. The good news is on stage 6, one shock will take out those 3 sniper towers right down on the beach, the rocket launcher, and a couple of machine guns. So once you make your landing, you should be able to move out with relative ease across the beach and start being able to like set up a nice little beachhead, which is good because then you're going to want to flare over to the left-hand side and kind of coast around the left-hand border. The reason for this is, well, because that's the best way to go. I don't know. So make sure to take out that boom mine, obviously critters, artillery, Milner, I don't know, like whatever is easiest for you to throw at it, throw away. Now, once you get up to this point, one shock will take out all 4 sniper towers as well as a mortar. So feel free to just toss a shock over there to keep them from doing anything too horrible. And I obviously have enough GBE. I can just keep throwing the shocks on those, keep them out while my tanks all destroy that HQ, and I can call it a day. If you do not have the GBE that I do coming to the end of the attack, or you've used shocks more than I have, by all means, throw a flare on one of those sniper towers, let your tanks go over, blow them all up, and then once they're gone, flare all the way back to where my tanks were, and you'll be able to take it out with relative safety. Now, stage 7, again, no stats, but these crazy boom cannons have a buttload of hit points. There we go. That's the scientific term. Buttload of hit points. So take them out. One barrage on each of them. Because of the AoE damage, it'll soften up the other one a little bit. And then I think it was 3 artilleries at max level, which puts those crazy things probably around 30,000 hit points. Which makes sense because that's kind of what we've been seeing on stage 7 of Dr. T for quite some time. They're going to be around, 30 to 35,000 hit points, probably. Maybe even more. Who knows? Now, go right-hand side, and as you can see, there is one more boom cannon right next to the HQ. You're going to have to blow that up, but the good news is there's this, puddle of free GBE in the middle of this level. It's all machine guns and flamethrowers. There's even a ridiculously low-level flamethrower where it's like, go home, flamethrower. You have no business being on this level. You are way too low level. You're drunk. Getting back to so start throwing your GBE at the boom cannon so that you can take things out. And once you've kind of gotten that far, you'll probably be in range of the shock launcher and some of the sniper towers. Start working your tanks up towards the very top limit of the base. Because you're basically gonna come cut through there. There we go. So right there, obviously, if you've got the GBE left over, start throwing the shocks earlier, kind of like I did. But if you are running low on GBE and shocks are getting expensive, wait until you take down the first sniper tower and the mortar, because then you're going to have free access at that cannon, and it's that cannon that's really going to shred your troops if anything up in that cluster does. The sniper towers are going to hurt, and they're going to cause your medics lots of work, but they're not going to completely just ruin your tanks like the cannon would. Anyways, from here, it's coasting time to nice easy loot, putting up with an annoying shock launcher, but that's okay. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.